Previously on Grouse Garage.
That's right, guys, we took the LS out of my SS Commodore, gave it a full strip, cam out, crank out, gave it a deep clean and a nice fresh hone of the bores. In went a very choppy Crow cam along with fresh pistons, rings, double row timing chain and also some fully reconditioned cylinder heads with upgraded valve springs and also the upgraded rocker mod that you can do. On the bottom went an LS Swap sump. We gave it a very fresh coat of engine enamel and it was ready to drop into my 1978 C3 Corvette. Finally, the day had come to put the LS1 and 4L60E into my 1978 C3 Corvette. It wasn't as easy as what you would think. You've got to come in from the side with your engine hoist and lower the engine and transmission down in one piece like that. Traditionally, you'd come in from the front with a hoist, but the front and the nose of these things is so long that was just never going to happen. So once we figured all that out, the LS literally just slid in there with a ton of room all around. In actual fact, I've got to say that fit in there way better than what I had anticipated. And from here, it's all about those final finishing touches. Custom made tail shaft sent from the US, brand new Holly fuel tank installed, custom exhaust made by myself, best exhaust I have ever made. Borgeson steering box conversion with solid universal joint, brake components, and a final tune for the PCM to suit the Corvette dynamics.
My face really shows. Scroll through my phone, but there's nothing to see. There's no DMs or likes for someone like me. Oh, I wish that I was cool like them. But here I am just.
And finally we get to the moment you have all been watching for. It's the first start.
So the first thing I started to feel was the radiator, and jokingly I said to myself, imagine if there was a leak before I'd even started it. And so I filled the radiator half full and then I went away, and I came back in and I was doing something underneath and there was a little puddle of coolant, and I'm like, where has that come from? So the battery is in and mounted, and I've got a main kill switch on the battery, which is off at the moment, okay? So the first thing I need to do is turn that kill switch on, and that's when I'm going to either have a meltdown of wires, right, or we won't hear anything. If we hear nothing and see nothing, then that's
smell anything.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, I'm going to prime the fuel system, and we're going to see fuel just go.
So that's this little black one, is it?
Yeah. So that just there.
Yeah, we could pull it along there.
That is, there's a fuel filter just here somewhere on the end.
Yeah.
So just keep an eye on that in particular.
And keep your mouth closed.
Yeah, you ready? Alright, we're gonna do it.
So what are we doing? What happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what happened was it didn't start. And can you believe, in the same area on this harness, there's 3 plugs that are 3-pin, shaped exactly the same. So there's 3 3-pin plugs, and I had them around the wrong way. So I have
Resolved.
figured that out.
Yeah.
So look, the cam sensor plug was fine, but I had the map sensor and the crank sensor plugs around the wrong way, and totally did not expect that. But it appears that I've had them around the wrong way. So when we were trying to start it, the crank sensor plug was in the wrong sensor, so it was sending no crank signal to the PCM. So the PCM had no idea the engine was turning. So that's why it wasn't firing. So I've corrected all of that now. Took several goes, but I've corrected that. So I'm expecting this to start. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Oh. Now that could be another issue. That could be another sensor that's pinned incorrectly, or that could be, like I was saying a moment ago, the coil. I may have them around the wrong way. The coil pack, wires, plugs.
Sounds like a job for another day.
It is definitely a job for another day, yes.
See you guys, I'm going down Bunnings. There's your torch.
Righto. Thanks for your help.
Once again, I'm super nervous about this, but I think I have fixed everything that needed to be fixed. So I'm expecting this to start, and start pretty quickly too. So that's ignition on. Fuel pump has done its thing, it's primed. I'm expecting to hit this and it will start, so let's see how this goes this time around. Oh my god! Fucking hell, man, that's unreal! Check it out! And it's idling!
Oh man.
You hear that chop? That's unreal! Oh!